hitting that person. Keep hitting.
Yo, Ryan looking fast, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie. Ryan Garcia, is he the fastest fighter that Mario Barrios has ever faced? The question. He's already fought guys like Manny Pacquiao, went to draw with him, and fought guys like Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, when you're talking about racket speed, hand speed, who is the fastest fighter that Mario Barrios has ever fought? Is it Ryan Garcia? Or does it have a chance to at least equal the same type of speed as Gervonta Tank Davis? Because I don't think the IQ is there. You know, Gervonta Tank Davis, I think, has a higher IQ, more options when it comes to whatever he got in his bag in the boxing ring compared to Ryan Garcia. But, my goodness, bro, there's no denying that Ryan Garcia, having left Derek James, is training with his father now. You know, going up against Joe Goosen, an old trainer that used to be his trainer, now training Mario Barrios. The fire looks like it's back in him. He's been dropping videos every goddamn week of his hand speed. Bro, I'm getting more and more confident as we get closer to the WBC showdown on February 21st. An absolutely amazing, excellent card that they just dropped on us today. Ryan Garcia. Is this the best Ryan Garcia we're going to get? Or are we going to get the same Garcia that came in against Rolly Romero? Huh? I don't want to see that Garcia. Even though he said he had that injury, whatever they got to say. I was doing my own research for that fight during the time when it was going down. And we said it's kind of funny that after the fight, after they lose, they come out with the hand surgery. It turns out he had an injury. But prior to that, in the live workout before the fight took place, he was hitting the goddamn mitts and bag hard with both hands with Derek James. So I came to the conclusion that if he had an injury, he had to sustain it within the couple days coming up to the fight with Rolly Romero. Now, it is what it is. That's the past. But I keep seeing all these videos of Ryan Garcia, and I keep telling myself, dude, this guy looks absolutely super duper fast. Something that Mario Barrios maybe hasn't seen since the Gervonta Tank Davis. I understand Manny Pacquiao is one of the fastest fighters to ever live, but come on, bro, really? That is not prime Pacquiao. Yordenis Ugas, Abel Ramos, none of those guys got hand speed, racket speed, momentum change from that Ryan Garcia has. That's just my thoughts when I see him not only doing that, but working out with David Benavidez and their team, you know, working on that shoulder roll counter uppercut. Boom. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Now, today we have the face-offs for both fights leading up to January 31st. Not only did we have the face-off between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson at the Madison Square Garden Arena during the NBA basketball game. I don't even know who was playing. Was it the New York Knicks? All I know was that they faced off, and the first person to take their eyes off of each other was Shakur Stevenson. Now, I'll be honest with you. They did have these interviews that went down right after the face-off. Both guys looked like they had nervous energy. You know, Teofimo Lopez during these interviews on Fight Hype, he couldn't look like there's a lot of pressure, kind of like he didn't want to be there. He was answering the questions, but just, you know, like he's ready to fight. And I got the same feeling on Shakur Stevenson as they were asking him questions. You know, he had kind of this face that was kind of more serious. Instead of being all smiley and dialy, he was being a little bit more serious. I think them feeling the force between each other, staring at each other's eyes like Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan with goddamn yellow going around them, this goddamn force of power that they feel when they face off against each other. I think it brings out that type of vibe that lets them know that this is the real deal. I absolutely love the face off. Now, Josh Kelly and BAKHRAM Morzatayev, yo, I love this face-off as well. It might have been a better face-off than the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, only due to the fact that the Zone tried to make like a little video off of this, right? But you had Josh Kelly pointing in the ear, looking absolutely confident, putting his hand on the belt. And after your boy BAKHRAM has been out of the ring for 15 months, and prior to that, from 2024 to 2022, another, 12, 14 months. This is a very, very possible fight for Josh Kelly to win. Out of all the fights that are going down this weekend, even Xander Zayas and Abbas Morale, Josh Kelly can actually go in here and beat BAKHRAM Morzatayev. How is he going to do it? Fight exactly the same way you did against Ismail Davies. Look it, man. I think if you continue to use that ring, use your footwork, use your angles, don't put yourself on the ropes, don't give BAKHRAM Morzatayev time to let off his combos, or let alone put you up against the ropes and let off big punches, because if you do, he's gonna knock you out, just like he did at Tim Tszyu. I'm suspect about Josh Kelly's chin. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm one of those guys out there that still says Josh Kelly's one of those type of fighters that when I see him put his hands down, dance around the ring, I think it looks good. But sooner or later, you are gonna get clipped. Josh Kelly, the guy that got knocked out by David Avicenian, don't come in here trying to chunk it the same way you did with David, right? In the first rounds, you were boxing his head off, hitting him, countering him. But then, as David enforced his pressure on you, you started to stand there and try to put your own pressure. You tried pushing David back. And then you got tired. And then you got bombed on and knocked out. So, if he wants to win this fight against BAKHRAM, I honestly think this dude needs to use his footwork and stay behind that jab, counter with the left hook, right hook, and get out of there. Because I do think BAKHRAM, who is the IBF junior middleweight champion of the world, is a hittable fighter. I think he's very hittable. We've seen Golden Jack almost put this guy out. I mean, BAKHRAM didn't get knocked down, but dude was keeping him left and right. Josh Kelly, if he could keep him more skillful than Golden Jack and go in there with a higher IQ, I'm telling you right now, man, this is an absolutely amazing fight and a good opportunity for Josh Kelly to become champion. Watching both of these face-offs have got me absolutely excited, dude. Out of all four of these fighters, I don't know who I felt like, gave off the most nervous energy. Maybe it was Teofimo Lopez. Maybe it was Shakur Stevenson. But goddamn, my people, all I know is that these fights are taking place Saturday, and I can't wait, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of everything that's going down today. This is the MMA Boxing Addict channel reporting to you, and I'm